And hello, Professor Bright here. I have been missing for a little bit, but I'm back, and now we are playing Quarantine Circular. Now, the reason I picked this game up is because it is by the same people as Thomas Was Alone, which was, simplifying things a lot, a sort of narrative block puzzle game. If you haven't played it, I recommend it. It's surprisingly a lot of fun, and I kind of like the story, at least what little I saw of it. Really only started it and didn't play through the whole thing. Kind of should go back to it. But I saw this, Quarantine Circular, which apparently is about some type of quarantine. And there were giant robot-looking aliens, so I was like, ooh, I'm interested. I'm curious. And it brings up an interesting question over here. Short version of this is, they're asking that we only do the first 3 sequences, and if we go further, ensure we include a warning of spoilers for people, because this is a narrative experience, and, you're going to want people to actually experience it. And if I'm just playing through it, then, why would you do it? Which brings up an interesting point. I do think there is something to be said there for just not spoiling the entire experience in a series. It's actually something I've kind of come up with in a few of my other series. Like, I don't know, am I spoiling too much of the story? I mean, it's great. It's why I play some of the games I play, like Sunless Sea, Sunless Skies, House of Many Doors. The story is what gets me in there. And I don't want to spoil it for people, but, at the same time, I do want to introduce people to these games because they're just so great. I just love how narrative in games can work. Because I think it can do better than most other mediums in some ways, especially in horror. And I'm curious how they do it here. So, I'm going to respect their requests, and we're only going to do the first 3 sequences, if I can identify what those first 3 sequences are. And if it lasts long enough, I might do more and just update the notes to say that there will be spoilers for this game. And I'm very curious. Ooh. Let's go. Let's start. Let's see. I don't need developer... Oh, I can't get developer commentary yet. That can wait. All I know is there's an alien plague, and we are going to be quarantined. Hence the name, Quarantine Circular. Ooh. Not necessarily my kind of music, but I'm okay with it. It's not something I would change the station to go immediately, ooh, I need to listen to this music, but, we shall see. Actually, we're going to turn it down just a tad. 2 little decibels. Because it's a little bit louder than I would like. You're a virus? You're the alien virus, I assume? Or a spore? Judging by the structure, it looks like more of a spore than an actual virus. Curious. So far, this is a great music video. That's told me nothing about what I'm supposed to be expecting. Dan Lasac, huh? Did alright. Yes, Quarantine Circular. Drop that title. Which apparently is a follow-up to another game of theirs called Subsurface Circular. Not a sequel, technically, but a follow-up, like an anthology kind of thing. Similar themes, I assume. Okay. Set up translation for unknown entity. Dubrovnik event in progress. Stay vigilant. Check your colleagues' suit seals. Activating translation matrix. Okay. Mr. Chat. That apparently is our AI. Can I move? We'll see. Hey. Excuse me. 5,239 languages loaded. 37 languages failed to load. Error log sent to central server. I refuse to believe that there are that many languages. It seems excessive. It may be in a galaxy. There are more, over 6,000 living languages at this time, and that's ignoring the tech. Ignoring text has caused humanity a fair few problems. I'm wondering if I should know these names yet. We'll find out. Apparently I'm human. Good to know. Yes, fair point. I, on the other hand, am happy to help. Have a great chat. I sip my drink. Let's see here. I doubt I'll be allowed to do much chatting. If the rumors are true, this is above my pay grade. Let me get... Yeah, what? Actually, yes, have I got time to grab a coffee? This is the really important question. More important than any other. Do I have time to get coffee? So sad. If only I could just get that little bit of caffeine. Also, why don't I have a caffeine port or cafe port, either or? You was assigned to set up communication with a recovered. Apologies, syntax error. I don't know who it is you're assigned to set up communication with. The notes say non-human. I do not understand. Oh, hello. Someone's got some bugs in them. My senses show you're fully suited up. So, unless you have a coffee port that's not in my schematics, I'm afraid I cannot help you there. Your task is also set to highest priority. You've been assigned to set up communication with a recovered... I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's the big angry thing stood up there, Mr. Chat. This will end well! Although as an onboard support AI, I cannot see the big thing. As a low-level AI, I'm also ill-equipped to tell you about its mood. Oh, it's big. I mean, not too big, really. At least seems to be like... It's got a foot on you, not much more than that. That seems big. Fairly bulky, I guess. Easy to find, then. Hop to it, engineer. I'm an engineer? Oh, great. Great. I'm like a modern Isaac Clarke now. Great. This can only end well. Hey, Gabriel, what's up? Establishing external communication. I suggest adopting a polite tone. Don't let the enormity of first contact overwhelm you. And probably no need to mention the perilous situation humanity is currently in. So, come here often? Yes. Flirt with the... I was gonna say robot, but no, I guess this is armor. Lovely weather we've been having, eh? Can I see your face, by the way? Looks like you're trying to translate a new language. Can I help? I may need that, yes. Okay, first step. Names. That's logical. Clearly state your name to the other party. The name's Perez. Mark Perez. Let's keep it simple. Hi, I'm Mark. Mark? Yes. Oh, hey, you got the little vertical mouth thing going on. Hello, Gabriel. Gabriel. I feel like this is a mistake. Yes. Hello. We've managed to say hello. Great. Great job, Mark. I kind of want to deactivate Mr. Chat because I think that this AI is going to screw up. But on the other hand, I have no reason to think that. It's probably doing its best. And frankly, I don't have any ability to communicate with this alien who is clearly an alien. Wow, okay. How did you get here, by the way? Thanks, Mr. Chat. A common ground must be found. Vocabulary identified. Numbers and biology, like you're teaching a child. We are the same. No, that's not even slightly true. I have only one head, and you too. 2 eyes. Nope, that's gonna confuse him. I have 2 hands, 4 fingers, and a thumb on each. You have 3 fingers? Oof. I guess this is the most clearly understandable, because I feel like this is too much information. I feel like this can get him confused with the whole 2-2 thing. Use unique words. We are 2 arms, 2 legs. That's right, limited vocabulary, but we're getting there. Doing good. Progress. Limited, very limited. Ooh, translator is starting to predict language. Say something else. You understand? Mark understands? Ooh. I do, I can understand you. Your speech should get better as we talk, but it should do so exponentially. That seems like a complicated concept to translate, but sure. Help me. You need my help? What in? Oh wow, we can measure trust now. That's amazing. I'm here against my will. I've been captured and detained. Oh dear. Mark, we should likely steer the conversation back to vocabulary expansion. I'm sure Commander are very familiar with Gabriel's situation. I mean, I need you to remove this restraint. New focus point, restraint. Wait, what restraint? This, on my neck, with the flashing light. It shocks me if I leave the circle. Oh. You mean the helipad markings? I feel like this can only end badly for me. The red circle at my feet. If I leave it, I am stunned. I wake up shortly after. I've been dragged back here into the middle. Okay, but what are you here for? I'm sure the crew will figure this out when they get here. Why are you being stunned, though? Why? I mean, I'm sorry. You know, obviously I don't want to torture the thing if I can avoid it, but... Also, you know... I don't know how you... I'd be thrown out of the next port. Whoever locked you up, they had the reasons. I mean, you could tear me apart, dude. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing that, man. You could tear me apart. A fair argument, you don't know. Oh boy. I do not feel comfortable with any of these choices. I just work here. I don't get to make decisions like that. I'd be thrown out at the next port. Ooh, that hit the trust. What's up? Shoot, but that's why I ask you. Why I think you might do it. Look, Guy, I like you and all. You're great, but I don't feel comfortable. You trust me? This is a bad idea. I don't feel comfortable doing this. Deactivate Gabriel's restraint anyway. Yep. Can't believe they locked you up before even talking to you. Oh, that's because I planned on killing them all. It was a logical choice, however cruel. Well, You've shown me kindness by your words and your actions. Thank you. Yay. How are you speaking my language? Oh, he speaks Spanish. Ah. Translator is working in real time. Neat. Why would you have such a tool? Our crew is multinational. This helps us work together. Fair. Yeah. That would be why. That explains it. And what is your work, precisely? Oh, I'm just an engineer. I set up the translations, and to be honest, most of that's automated thanks to Mr. Chat. He's gonna get pissed off that I have an AI, isn't he? Okay. So far, so good. So far, nothing disastrous happening. Dark times, though, you say? I mean, it's not that intelligent, though. Why were you restrained? Quarantine circle? You will stay in the circle, right? Yes, for now. As long as your colleagues think I'm safely restrained, I should be treated adequately. I don't have any more questions. I guess this is fine, probably. I might have just screwed up. He might just rip someone's head off in a few moments, but hey. It's fine. It's fine. It works. It does its job. Excellent. See you at the start of the next job. Before they get here, thank you for showing me respect, Mark. Hopefully you superiors will be equally understanding. I'll keep the status of my restraint secret. Nobody will know that you've helped me. It's the least I could do. Hey, you? By the way, what is this ship? Ah, Tangley, security officer. Is, what done? Is your first day, Engineer Perez? Yes. The translation. Is the translation set up and ready to go? Can it talk? You. Stall, it's complex work. There are lots of checks to do. I wouldn't want to do a bad job or anything. Oh. Ooh. I feel like this is gonna end badly. Either way. Yes, it's done. All set up and good to go. Tactically true. Alright, you're dismissed. You. Gabriel's still confused by the situation. He trusts me. You really might want to not. The way he keeps saying you, I got a feeling this is going to end badly. You can stay for now. We may still have a use for you. Okay, I just have to keep him patient. Myself or the student? You have a student here? Oh my god, you're gonna have your head ripped off. Why does it keep saying that? Oh. Well, this is all going great. Hold up there, Gabriel. No need to be aggressive to Officer Tang here. Probably. What did you do, officer? Say nothing. Let's let this play out for a bit. Oh, fuck, you are an idiot. Back off, monster. I'm not shouting, I'm... I don't understand why everyone's so okay with this with an alien. Yeah, that also doesn't make sense. Why would the first alien to land on Earth choose Dubrovnik? Especially now. What's going on, guys? What's happening? Question mark? To you, alien. Haha! Which only confirms my theories about the plague. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey. Tell me about the plague. This is Lisa. Lisa Sedek. Yeah, why do you have a student here? Gabriel, can I ask you some questions? Yeah, okay, that's fair. What's Lisa's grand theory about me? Let me go talk to her. Alright, dude. Lisa, can we talk? I don't want it getting in my head. You blocked a visitor from a new world, sharing with us for the first time. Question mark? Yeah, what the heck? Why would... She thinks he might be infectious somehow? Not permanently, just while I work out whether it's innocent. So, can I ask you some questions? Why block Gabriel? Honestly, scared. Okay, that's a good reason. He is a giant crab monster. I mean, it's just... And I have my theories. They're keeping Gabriel on a helipad? That's right, although I guess it's now a quarantine circle indefinitely. Seems really small. Seems restrictive. So tell me about the plague. Tell me about the... Yes, tell me about the plague. I've not had an opportunity to ask questions of an expert. English to Spanish translation there, maybe? I don't know, it's a little bit awkward in English. You're a microbiologist. You said that before. You don't need to repeat it. Okay, so talk to me. Millions have died. Doesn't get much more apocalyptic. And you think... They should try antibiotics. Who... Oh no! Why did no one ever think of this? So yeah, you think Gabriel is involved somehow? How? Explain! I mean, bioweapons, could be anything. Ew. Okay. Plague is waterborne, gets into the water table of an area, spreads to the population, then back into the water supply. That's nasty. Sounds like Ebola. Well, not Ebola, actually. What would it be? Like those stomach parasite worms. There we go. Like cholera, it's a disease that benefits from flooding, as that removes many sanitary barriers. Just another exciting, unforeseen consequence of global warming. Yeah, what's the death toll at? How many of us are dead? Cheerful. Millions worldwide, and it's accelerating. Doesn't help that the bacterium itself is so damn aggressive. Quantities which must be ingested or made contact with are minuscule, hence the precautions we take. Yeah, they should try antibiotics. What idiot thought that would be an... So yeah, you really think this plague is alien, though? Of course, think about it. Should probably talk to Tang at this point, he's getting a little impatient. Why would an alien bring a laser pistol when they could bring a disease, wipe out enough of the population to weaken us, then waltz in demanding surrender? I don't think Gabriel's responsible. First of all, I turned off his restraints and he'd be murdering us if that was the case. I kind of do need to check how much I'm irritating Tang. On the other hand, restraint. How dangerous would it be to just remove Gabriel's restraint? Yeah, out of curiosity, how much of a danger did I just put everybody in? You know, out of curiosity. Why do you ask, engineer? I'm an engineer. It's my job to think in edge cases. Yeah, how you doing, Tang? Don't I stay? You're welcome, Mr. Perez. Okay, Gabriel it is. Yes? So why can't you ask her yourself? Because I'm asking you. Not a good reason. Also, I think she's blocked comms with me. She thinks plague is bad. She thinks the plague is of extraterrestrial origin. She believes I brought the plague with me. I'm a carrier. I I suppose so. I think it's intentional, really. Yep, that is true. Ah, I'm here to wipe out your species. Too much negativity in human fiction. Sounds like nonsense to me. Although, that could be misconstrued. Hold up. That's a question I want to save on, because... Oh, crap. See, it doesn't say if I think that her idea is nonsense, or if what he's saying is nonsense. This needs just a little bit more... That idea sounds like nonsense to me. Okay. Can I ask you some questions, Gabriel? Apparently I shouldn't. I don't have anything I can... Well, yeah. Are your people behind this plague? No, of course not. Students block me for no reason. She's blinded by a theory. What do you know about this plague? That probably would have been a better question to ask, frankly. I know it has swept through your society, ravaged entire populations, torn apart families, and hurt infrastructure. Oh. I've not been here long, but even on the ground in Dubrovnik, it is obvious your people were nowhere near prepared enough for this. How could we have possibly been more prepared? By creating something more than antibiotics, you discovered them and utterly won the battle with disease. Shortly after, bacteria fought back by evolving resilience. Oh, is this going to be one of those things with a message about how we're basically screwing things over via antibiotics? Well, yeah, that's why you do actually... This is actually a fair point. Yeah, that's also true, Tanglay. Yeah, because that's actually a very good point. Interestingly enough, if I remember right, I don't remember what drug it was, but basically, as something becomes more antibiotic resistant, it becomes less resistant to a second alternate type of treatment, and I'm not remembering what it was called. Damn it. It's not antibiotics, it's something else. UV resistance? No. It'll come to me later and I'll be annoyed about it. Anyway, hey, how'd you find Dubrovnik? How was it? Were you captured there? Yes, Officer Tang's team found me in the center of the city. What were you doing? Just hanging out, being a giant monster? What? I was breaking into a store. I was getting water. That's essential in an outbreak like this. Huh. Nice circle you got there, Sonny. I have more questions for Lisa, actually. So, Lisa. You like Dubrovnik? Yeah, great. That's a good waste of time. Talk to Tang. How much am I irritating this guy? You're almost out of time? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get these two to trust each other, frankly, but, yeah, let's waste time with this. I have no idea. I've been on ship since we got here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, let's talk to Gabriel real quick. At this point, I don't really have more questions, frankly. Nice circle you have here. Yes, it does matter. Matters to him very much. Tang, this is Security 101. You make the people trust you. Also, nice way of giving it away, dude. Okay. Well, I don't really have any more questions. Oh, hey. Huh. Okay. I'll look through that later. Let's see here. Nice circle you got here, friend. You like the color? Do you? I have no strong opinions. It does go nice with my suit, though. Yeah, tell me about the suit, though. Suit looks pretty heavy. This contains various life support systems, protections, and exoskeletal strength enhancements. It's a wearable vault. Intriguing. That did not stop Tang and her colleagues from trying to open it up after knocking me out. Multiple new scuffs around the edges. Wow, Tang, kind of an asshole. Yeah, feels like I should head off. Lisa, before I go, you have to unblock Gabriel. I'm not gonna do that, it's dangerous. You cannot possibly know that. Oh no, he's talking to me. How would we not have seen evidence of aliens until today? The plague's been around for 18 months. We surely would have met one of its kind before now. Which trait it could have... Yeah. The plague was resistant to antibiotics, which is a trait it could only have if it had evolved within Earth's ecosystem. You don't get resistant to something if you have no exposure to it. Or are you saying they genetically modified it? Could be designed specifically to sidestep our technology. Really? Thanks. Oh, fleet admirals arrived. Well. Ooh, this could end badly. Let's do it. Mark, what are you doing? You're joking, right? We're gonna head over to my bunk, watch a movie. You're welcome to hang out. I've got popcorn. Finger snaps. I like this guy. Before I deal with it? Oh, you're gonna try to kill him? Yo, Tang, go fuck yourself. You're an idiot. Did I not send that to you already? Of course, I should have that right here. It's probably in my notes. Well, I don't, where is my, oh dear, oh no. Activation code is 123. You're the dumbest person I've ever met. Like, I love you, dude, but, okay, first digit's 1. 2, 3. Yep. Fantastic. Get off this deck, engineer. God. Thanks for your help, Mark. I remember what you did here today. I'll be seeing you. I better be, too, because, you know. Oof. I got a feeling this ends badly for everybody involved. Okay, now this is sequence 3 then? Or is it just sequence 2? New objective, get rid of Tang. IDCF. My name is Sanjeev Khan, Rear Admiral of the IDCF. Pleasure to meet you, Gabriel. I trust you've been taken care of. I've been electrocuted and accused of genocide. Yeah, actually, I like Mark. He's a nice guy. You two are a little too friendly. We understood each other, I think. Yep, Rear Admiral, you're in charge? Yes, it means I'm in charge of the entire fleet. What fleet? You have a single ship. Boats like this one in the IDCF. I'm going to keep calling it that, by the way. I must speak to humanity's representative? Curious. What do you mean, Gabriel? Talk to me. We have a representative, for one thing. Most of the world's nations have lost their leaders to the plague, some directly, most because they fled. Anarchy reigns. Any unified voice would be incredibly difficult to procure. Admiral Khan's as close to a world leader as you are likely to find. And who are you with the green sleeves? Oh, epidemiology. Neat. Top 3. Oh. Yeah, what kind of military vessel has students and doctors aboard? No, nobody did. Lee. Secure its knowledge. Excuse me. I am quite clearly a cephalopod, or a... I don't know what genitalia this thing has. I don't think binary pronouns work for me. I'd like it if you used they. Like, how would you know? So, tell me the information your security officer is so certain I should not hear. This is inappropriate. What am I gonna do? Not while Tang is here. Parasite, excuse me? Tang is dangerous. She wants me dead. Yeah, she quite clearly wants me dead. Better than us. Yeah. No, it isn't. The way that music's going, I'm kind of worried now. You're unable to keep your team in check, Admiral. I'm not authorized to talk to anyone at her level. She's barely an officer. I mean, she's an officer. You're smart enough to see the problem. Ooh. Mistake. Yeah, for one thing, she wants me dead. I like that he gave me a second shot, but... Nope, not gonna get the hint. I'm not authorized to talk to anyone at her level. She's barely an officer. This feels like insulting him, but I don't want to do that. But also... Yep. I fucked up. I fucked up. Okay. You know what? As long as it will let me repeat this, that's actually really... I don't know, I kind of don't like that. I like a failure state in my stories. Like not being able to get Tang gotten rid of. Would have been a nice option. Maybe Gabriel does indeed have useful information. Ew. I am going to gut this admiral, aren't I? Oh, I made mistakes. I made mistakes. I made mistakes. I don't feel good about how this is gonna go. So, who are you exactly? Cool that his mouth moves. I love the movement of his mouth. Ah. You've heard of the plague? Of course. We are the cure. You plan to stop this plague by capturing innocent aliens. Ah, hubris. Ah. Ah. Yes, confidence. Come on, guys. You know better than that. Interesting. When the outbreak started, the navies and armies of every seafaring nation aligned our resources. Ooh, that's not good. Forming a combined fleet, the IDCF, an army of healers, plague doctors. Will it hold? Probably not. Peace rarely does. At least, I say that, we've actually had a pretty good run of peace for a while. Well, peace after a certain form of it. Not as much killing people in wars these days. Anyway, we're making progress. For now, we're handling quarantine triage. We're hoping to contain the Dubrovnik outbreak. While my team does that, the professors collect as much data as possible. Working on a cure of a sort. How's it going, actually? You know, any progress? I have several. I think time for questions has passed. We need to get to work. What does IDCF stand for, by the way? Out of curiosity, you know. International Disease Containment Fleet. Containment, not cure or treatment. You do not think this can be stopped? Because if you can't stop it, you're basically dead, guys. You people are fond of containment. Yeah, how is work progressing on the cure, actually? Wait, am I a doctor? Am I like one of those... Oh. I think I'm one of those, what are they called? Those doctors that travel around the world just helping people. I think that's what Gabriel is. Also, we weren't really careless. We just didn't prepare for the eventuality of antibiotics not being the perfect cure. In fact, we do have multiple things we could use as a way of dealing with a bacterial infection. Not many of them, but, you know, there are options. You know, this idea that antibiotics are our go-to thing, yes, but they aren't our only option out there. There are other drugs. There are antivirals, there are other, well, antivirals wouldn't work on a bacteria, but you get my idea, right? You get the idea. Do we ascertain why the hell you were sightseeing in Dubrovnik? That's a level of quarantine that seems incredibly smart to me. What if those within a quarantine could have convinced you to let them out? Yeah, that's actually a fair point. What is your opinion there? Your opinion is that quarantine must stand until all possible outcomes are known. That seems... So this is the hospital ship. The IHS Fleming. Sure, someone as important as you should be away from the front line, Con. Or are you just an admiral? Not the admiral of the entire IDCF. My importance is up for debate, but I certainly tend to stay in more secure locations. Ooh. I think the time for questions is past. We need to get to work. I am clearly an alien. Probably aquatic, judging by the mouthpiece there. Based on what? We already know that antibiotic-resistant bacteria exist. Like, it's not unknown. The idea... First of all, I'm going to just point this out here. The idea that an alien species would bother with a biological attack is absurd. The massive distances between planets make going after a single planet just the dumbest choice you could make. Earth is a shit planet. Just from resource gathering perspective, from just really any perspective besides, oh hey cool, there's some weird animals on it. Neat. Going back home then, and you're not going to waste resources on a trip between worlds for that. And if you're advanced enough so that you can just take a casual trip to another solar system, then we're completely fucked no matter what they do. Like, we would not be able to do anything against that sort of technological superiority. But anyway, wasn't paying attention. What's Occam's razor again? Its approach to comparing hypotheticals presumes the simplest explanation tends to be true. It's not a strong logical argument. It was never meant to be. Yeah. I am not little, by the way. I find that insulting. I'm also not green. Well, I mean... that looks like... I can see that being a bit greenish. Kind of gray, kind of green, not... Yeah, I'm not that little. Convince two of them to hear me out. The professor's been very quiet, but when she has spoken, she's made a lot of sense. Professor, yeah, she's the epidemiologist. She seems like the best route to getting this all resolved. Hey, Zima, how's it going? Thank you for speaking to me. I appreciate it. I need to be taken seriously by the Admiral. My mission depends on it. I mean, yeah. I have to convince her that I'm not causing this. She might be crucial in achieving my objective, which is to keep you guys from dying, probably. Or to kill all of you. One or the other. I don't know which. She'll likely just block me again. Yeah, I mean... my objective doesn't matter much if she's like, oh, clearly it's a lie by the invaders from space. Then I must help you. As I said, Occam's razor. Yeah. Tell me about her. Yeah, so what's Lisa's deal? Like, why does she think I'm gonna cause all this? Is she one of those people who thinks everything has a reason kind of crap? Because it doesn't. She's a good kid, smart. She's done great work diagnosing how the bacteria we're fighting functions, its biological processes. Interesting. Even if it's too little too late. But... kids, egotistical, a little too proud of her burgeoning skills. Yep, been there, done that. mean, don't play off as being a monster. Offer the chance to study my biology when this is over. She could literally write the book. I think it's a bad idea in the end, but, you know. I got a feeling she would want to dissect me, or vivisect me, which is actually a dissection where you're still alive. I think I'm ready for us to return to the group. I don't like how that sound's going. Ugh, I'm worried. I'm stressed and worried. Too well, possibly. Too well, you say. Gabriel, I'm going to head to my own private vessel. Security Officer Tang will be putting in plan in place to transport you to our secure facility in Egypt. A question, can I just talk with someone else real quick? Because, I mean... What do you have to lose? If you want to. If you're into it. Haha, 15 minutes. What are minutes? What do you have to say? A great deal. Many things. I want to say, you guys done fucked up. Alright, so actually, we're going to just take a pause on that because it won't let me pause that. Never mind, we are not going to do that. Yep, there it goes. It lets me pause and... Hey! I love that pose. Alright, we're actually going to pause it there because we've gotten to what I think is sequence number 4, and I'm intrigued. But if we're going to go further, we're going to relabel this as containing some spoilers. And actually, you know, I think this makes a good stream for the day. For now, anyway. It's got enough mystery to it that I do want to explore it more. So we'll be revisiting this in the future. But for now, thank you for your time. On YouTube, note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I will see you all soon. And for Twitch, follow button. Press it, please. I would appreciate that. Thank you. And I will see you all Saturday, actually. If all goes according to plan, which it should. In theory. Bye.